into the wreath, the garland. Yep. Oh, all right. What's up, guys? How we doing today? Happy Friday. We made it. Yes. Hope you guys are having a wicked day.
Don't make me chase you, man.
Hope you guys are having an awesome week, ready for the weekend. Oh, shizen. I don't even have my... Yeah, that's probably a good idea. No, I actually don't think that there's another door. You can hang it on in front of the door. Yeah, why not?
You can be able to expand that wall?
Yeah, you're good. I mean, what? Ted Cruz ate my son. Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for joining me on my live stream, though. Sounds like you've come a long way. Appreciate that. Cars Dreamer, what's happening? Thank you for joining me. Hope you guys are having a wicked day. Holy, Ted Cruz plays fantasy football. Start Dowdle or Henderson. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson is back, so you got to figure that he's going to eat into Henderson's workload as much as they're playing Cincinnati. I don't love that Stevenson's back. But I mean, personally, I don't care for the Carolina offense, so I don't really want anything to do with any of them, to be fair. But I mean, Dowdle's been wicked, right? So I don't know how you could consider sitting him. Henderson's obviously got the better matchup, but what's his face? Stevenson is at least going to get 40% of the touches, right? You know what I mean? So I hope it works out. Whatever you do, I hope it helps. I mean, I would probably do Henderson playing Cincinnati, but maybe we were all wrong about Rico Dowdle, and he should have been the number one overall fantasy pick, and we just missed that, being the backup running back in Carolina. But I don't know. They are playing on Monday night. San Francisco's defense is hurting, so there's that. I don't think you can go wrong either way. Josh, what's happening? Jennings, Godwin, or Yoshi? Who's Yoshi? Did I miss that? I don't call anybody Yoshi. Who do we call Yoshi? Is there actually a Japanese guy? That's crazy. I don't think I want any part of. Oh, Yoshibash. Oh, Yoshi. Oh, nice. All right. He's playing New England, and their defense is a lot better against the run than they are the pass. So I don't think you can go wrong there. I don't know that I want to play Godwin coming back after the first game of injury. And then who was the other one? Jennings. Jennings is Monday night, right? I mean, I might just play the Monday night guy, right? But you know what? If Burrow plays, I would probably start Yoshibash for sure. I hope that helps, right? Like, I don't want any part of Godwin coming back first game after injury against Los Angeles, right? And if Burrow plays, that really changes everything. You know what I mean? So the answer to that is yes. If Burrow plays, yes. Brennan, what's happening? I don't really want, if I can, like, I can't avoid it. So I'm getting Trust Mooney. Can we? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, against, did Kirk Cousins all of a sudden forget how to play football? That's what it seems like. I don't know how you can trust him, like, at all. I hope it works out though. As far as Chase Brown, New England is the best defense in the league against the run. They've only given up 50 yards to one running back all year. So they're actually legit. I don't think we can trust uh, Chase Brown this week. I unfortunately have to use him in one of my leagues, so I'm kind of going down with the ship, kind of hurting. Or are we talking Burrow in general? Should we play him? I mean, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you? Duh. Who we starting if we're playing Burrow? I hope that helps, right? Like I mean Chase Brown, if there's ever a week where he's gonna let you down, it's gonna be this week playing one of the best defenses in the league against the run. But they are at home, right? Like, so you also drafted him to be like your number one or two running back. I know that's how I drafted him, so you kind of have to go down with the ship in that one. I mean, I will. I don't know. I don't have the luxury of a Rico Dowdle number one overall fantasy pick on my team. Maybe we all didn't see that coming. I hope that helps. Like, I hope it works out. Trade London, Olave, and ETN for Jacobs and Pickens. I don't really care so much for Dallas' schedule going forward. I did see about trading for CD, but I mean, London's hurt. He could be back. He could not be. That's the thing. Like, that's what I was saying. Did Kirk Cousins just all of a sudden forget how to play quarterback? You know what I mean? And like, he's just done, and that's it for everybody. Because I also have like I have Bijan, right? So like, I don't know. I'm a little bit scared, right? So I mean, I might trade London if you can. I'm pretty sure most trade deadlines are tomorrow. So unless you have a commissioner that could just put it through, it's probably not going to go through. But I mean, I don't love Dallas' schedule, but for the sake of looks like roster clarity, I would probably do that. Jacobs and Pickens. Jacobs just sounds like a knee bruise, right? So panic on Bucky. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Like I don't know if you can like if Sean Tucker comes out and let's say he does half of what he did last week, he gets 70 yards and a touchdown at the again on the road against a very good Los Angeles defense. I think he at the very least earned himself 40% of the touches until like, and that's because Bucky's coming back off an injury, right? Like, is he going to be full go coming back off the injury? So, I mean, I think there is a certain level of panic right now for Bucky Irving managers, right? I would say, you gotta, you, I mean, you don't really want to wish it upon anybody, but you gotta hope that Tucker doesn't really go off again this week. And like the flip side of that is if he comes out and does 100 yards and two touchdowns against on the road against Los Angeles, like how do you start Bucky Irving and give him 100% or 70% of the touches when a running back 2 weeks in a row has gone for 102 tutties, right? And 143 last week. So yeah, I think and Sean Tucker did this last year too, right? Drop Charbonnet or Godwin. I would probably drop Godwin. I don't even really know what's going on with him. At least Charbonnet, if anything happens to Kenneth Walker, you know he's good. So I would probably drop Godwin, but definitely get Sean Tucker because he did this last year too. Like this is league winning potential right here, right? Like he just steps into a starting running back. That's the thing about Rico Dowdle right now. Like I don't think that he fully takes over for Chuba Hubbard the rest of the year. And so that with that in mind, like I don't know, we got to try and get. I would be thinking to try and sell high as I could, but what do I know, right? I hope that helps. I hope it works out. Trade AJ for Omari on Hampton. All things being equal, I love AJ's schedule going forward as much as it is what it is over in Philadelphia. They have a really good schedule going forward. So I actually traded for AJ. I didn't have the opportunity to trade for Hampton. But as far as a starting running back in a very potent Los Angeles offense is concerned, it's not actually a bad trade. Their offensive line, however, is like very leaky. So yeah, I don't know. Like if I need a running back, hell yeah, I'm making that trade. If I don't really need anything, all things being equal, I'd probably rather AJ Brown, right? I hope that helps. I hope it works out. I really do. Double tap if you like that. Who are you guys trading? Who are we starting? What are we doing? I got to pick up a quarterback. I'm actually considering Bryce Young on the road against San Francisco in Monday Night Football because friggin', he's I don't know, is he fucking Joe Montana all of a sudden? Dane, Yoshi, Trey Benson, Sean Tucker, Tony Pollard, choose two. I don't know how you can start Tony Pollard with any sort of confidence. Trey Benson, best case scenario, he's a 50-50. He's like a 30-30-30 split because he just come back off injury. So in process of elimination, Yoshi and Sean Tucker are the two that I would choose more than anything. Washington or Yoshivash, I would go Yoshivash, right, against New England, especially if Joe Burrow plays. That'd be wicked. Trade Jake London, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know, man. Do we? Did Kirk Cousins all of a sudden forget how to play quarterback? Like, is he stinky all of a sudden? Like, I don't know, man. Because, like, every time I doubted Drake London, he'd go out and get 30 points, right? So, I mean, it's the trade deadline this week, so you kind of have to, like, figure it out now. I don't know. I probably would just keep my faith. I don't love their schedule anyways going forward. Like, if you can get somebody cool for them, yeah, why not? Do I think Godwin can get back to what he did last year? Honestly, I don't. He's just been injured all year, so I don't. Yeah, I don't. I also don't love their schedule going forward. Like they have a really tough schedule, so yeah, I don't know. Abbas, pick Xavier Worthy, Booty, or Slayton or Yoshivash. I would probably just do Booty and Yoshivash, play them in the same game. New England's defense is bad against the pass, and Cincinnati's defense is the worst in the league. So, yeah. Paris, Dan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. That's wicked. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have Godwin, and I don't know. I had to drop him, man. I just need the roster space. He's healthy. I don't know, right? Maybe in PPR he might be something, but yeah, I don't know, man, because he was injured for most of the season. Then he comes back, then he gets injured again. Is he fully healthy? I also don't love their schedule going forward, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not high hopes this week. Dylan, Henderson, or Higgins? I mean, obviously, you kind of got to go with Henderson playing Cincinnati. As much as I don't love him as much as I used to, because Stevenson's back now. So I can, like, at best case, it's a 60-40 split, right? You got to figure Stevenson's going to get his touches because that's Mike Vrabel for you. He's just hates fantasy football players. OP, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You're wicked. One, Sean Tucker or JMO. I think you got to do JMO. As much as I like Sean Tucker, right? I'm using him in one league. I think you got to go JMO at home, playing the Giants, right? I'm playing him in two different leagues, so chances are he's going to go nuts and get like 700 fantasy points. Watch, 10 touchdowns tomorrow or Sunday. Yes. Cruz. Should I start Patrick or Lamar? I don't know. I would probably do Lamar against the Jets. I don't know how you can't. It's gonna be cold in Kansas City, right? And Mahomes hasn't been what he was against a very decent Indianapolis defense, right? So I think we go Lamar, hope for the best, right? Couple rushing touchdowns, maybe some Mark Andrews dump offs. Although I have Mark Andrews, so like it's not the worst when he gets a rushing touchdown, right? So I hope that helps. I hope it works out. Aaron Jones or Kenneth Walker. I don't know, man. How do we not go the Aaron Jones revenge game in Green Bay, right? Although Kenneth Walker, what are they playing? Cincinnati, I think, or Tennessee? Seattle? Yeah, Seattle's playing Tennessee. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I don't know how you don't do the Aaron Jones revenge game, but at the same time, like you know, the funky genty, yes. But yeah, no, I can understand Kenneth Walker. Hell yeah, that's wicked. Trey Lamar, Zay, so much Josh Allen hate. Isn't he still like the number one fantasy? That's what I was thinking, man. I don't understand. Like there were so many people on my stream yesterday talking about benching him, and obviously hindsight says you should have benched him in favor of whatever quarterback you were thinking of in this first place. But at the same time, he just got 6 touchdowns the last game. So like, how do you bench a guy that gets 6 touchdowns? I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand all the hate, man. I really don't. Would you trade Lamar for Burrow, Bucky, and Alex Pierce? I have Jamar. Yeah. Why not? That'd be all right. Burrow comes back. They got a good schedule. You know what though? Burrow comes back. They play Baltimore twice. Like I'd almost rather have Lamar playing Cincinnati twice rather than Burrow playing Baltimore twice because Baltimore is healthy now, right? So all things being equal, I'd probably rather have Lamar. Bucky, JSN for Nico, and Pittman got vetoed. No way. I hate veto trades. Aw, no. That sucks, man. Flip. White at best 50-50 split. And honestly, I think it's more lean. According to the reports, it's more lean towards Sean Tucker because of the of what he did last week, right? And like what happens if he comes up what if he only does half of that, right? He comes out 70 yards and a touchdown. That's still more than enough to get him. Trade A-Chain and Aaron Jones for JT. Somebody's gonna give you JT for A-Chain and Aaron Jones? If they will, yeah, go for it. Hell yeah. Genty's been dookie this year, but Las Vegas stinks, man. For real, for real. Yeah, I think Kenneth Walker's a safe play. I mean, if somebody's going to give you JT for A-Chain and Aaron Jones, go for it. Hell yeah. I don't think they would. No way. And also, are you giving JT for A-Chain and Aaron Jones? Because we want JT in that trade right there. We want the Jonathan Taylor side. 7 touches last week. You know what? I'm playing friggin' Cleveland's defense this week. Like, Cleveland's defense is legit. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so, like, legit. Trade Devontae and Wandale for Amon-Ra. Nobody's giving you Amon-Ra for Devontae Adams and Wandale. And if they are, definitely take that and run with it. Hell yeah. Jesus. No way, man. What are some of these trades? Are you kidding me? Big Sir, sell high on Cook. I would probably consider that for sure. Because I think that Josh Allen is more or less going to take over going forward. They need him to be like Superman. At the same time, I don't love their schedule going forward, right? So if you can get somebody like a Derrick Henry and something with a wicked schedule going forward, I would do that. Is Will Anderson the GOAT? Probably. Jesus. That guy's nuts, man. Like, I seen those stats, and if he was playing anywhere but Houston, he'd be all over the news, and you just don't hear about him. That's crazy. Also, what's his face? The coach there, D'Amico Ryans. He's for real. So, like, they're a good team. I don't even know, man. Do they even start CJ Stroud when he comes back? I don't think so. Cook for Nico and KW3. I mean, that's all right. It's not bad. I don't know about Nico, right? Because he's wicked now with David Mills. But if CJ Stroud comes back, you know what I mean? I don't know if I love him with CJ Stroud the way that we love him with Davis Mills, right? Davis Mills just throws it to him. Puka and Dowdle for JT and Judkins? No way somebody's giving you JT and Judkins for Puka and Dowdle. And if they are, Jesus, take that and run with it. Hell yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe we're all dumb. And the backup running back from freaking the Carolina Panthers was supposed to be the number one overall fantasy pick. And we all missed that. So I don't know. I don't really know, man. Like, do we? Dowdle's been putting up points. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And if anything, under normal circumstances, I would say yes. Take that trade and run with it. But I don't know. I I don't know. Maybe Rico is him. Think Shaheed can turn it up on that offense. I think he's going to be a better real life player than he is going to be in fantasy. I don't think. See, that's the one thing I don't like about wide receivers being traded mid-season, right? Because then they've got to go and learn a whole new system, but they've also got to learn what the quarterback does, right? A running back comes in and, like, you know, a fucking run to the right side is a run to the right side on any team, right? What is it, 21 fucking slam or whatever it is, right? Is the running back running through that hole. All you've got to learn is how your lineman block. Dude says Karen, I like it. So I don't know that he's going to be what we want him to be in fantasy, but I definitely think he's going to be good in real life for that Seahawks team. Dowdle and Jacobs for Bucky and CMC. I mean, under normal circumstances, I would say yes, 100%. We want CMC on our team. Maybe we were all wrong and we never saw it coming, but the backup running back from Carolina, Rico Dowdle, should have been the number one overall fantasy pick, and we all missed that. And so therefore he could end up outscoring both Bucky and CMC going forward. And we were dumb to not even think of that. That's one realm of possibility. So I mean, I don't even really know. For me, I don't want any part of Rico Dowdle on my team. I don't want any part of the Carolina offense. I don't want any part of nothing. T. Higgins, big game this Sunday. Yeah. Especially if Joe Burrow's coming back. I don't see why not. Also, Joe Flacco doesn't care. He'll throw him the ball. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Cook and Jennings for Waddle and Kyron. I mean, I don't love Kyron's schedule going forward as much as I like Waddle. But I would probably try it. What other running back does he have other than Kyron? Can we get another one or no? Or like another wide receiver? Do we need a running back? I don't know. I like Waddle. I don't love Kyron, especially with Blake Corum around. Booty, Pearsall, Godwin, rest of the season. I mean, Booty's boomer bust. He has Jalen Warren. No, we don't want Jalen Warren. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that you're getting enough value, right? So I think it's more a lateral move than anything. And also, LA has been they've been showing that they're gonna pass a lot, right? So Theo Johnson or Drake Ferguson, Cook for Waddle straight up. I mean, if we need a wide receiver, yeah, but I think Cook has more value in the Buffalo offense than Waddle does. I'd want Waddle and something. Jacobs out so far, and Bucky have to start Hunt. Is that good? Jacobs not out. Is he out? Did he get ruled out? Because he was questionable as of yesterday. Also, that sucks if he's out. Yeah, questionable. What you talking about, man? Listen, that's questionable. He's just got a bone bruise. Fucking hurts like hell right now, but come Sunday, he's gonna get all juiced up, and then they're gonna send him out. Nothing more than contusion. Return for a limited practice. Actually, you know what? Yeah, see, they need wins on both games. I was gonna say that makes sense, kind of. They hold him out of this game because they would play him on because they play on Thursday, right? But I don't know. I think he'll play. Sean Tucker or Pearsall. I mean, I would say Jacobs doesn't play. Yeah, I mean, I don't love Hunt, but yeah, he'll probably sneak in for a touchdown, maybe two. Derrick Henry against the Jets, hell yeah. Cook and Jennings for Javonte Williams and Olave. I mean, if you're in PPR, that's a good one. I don't mind that. I don't need to trade Cook that much. That's what I'm saying. I don't. Yeah, it's sounds like you're just looking to get rid of him, and I don't think so. Yeah, Pacheco's ruled out. Hunt is a fine. Yeah, he's a fine play. He's not. It's not terrible. PPR, Chris Olave or Travis Etienne. I'd probably go Olave in the flex PPR. He's really good in PPR. I don't like the schedule. Yeah, no, I don't like the schedule either. So I'm with you, but I'm also not looking to give him away. I love my girlfriend like a lot. Nice. I love mine too. Rashid Spears Pollard for Trevion Jamo Alligator. I mean, on the surface, the Trevion Jamo side wins. I don't know why you would trade Spears and Pollard. I mean, I guess I get it, but that's kind of dumb. Honestly, who could go nuclear that no one's talking about? I have them written down right here. There is Greg Dortch from freaking Arizona, Khalif Raymond from Detroit playing the Giants, right? No Sam Laporta. Cedric Tillman could be a sneaky good play if Shador figures out his life against the Shasti Las Vegas defense at home too, right? So those are three right there that I think they have a chance, right? You know what I mean? As far as this one, I don't know. I mean, Rashid, he's gonna do wicked. And Trevion, what's his face is back now, right? Henderson, Stevenson's back. So that's going to turn into, like, at best, a 60-40 split. You know what I mean? Alligator's only good with if Bijan goes down. Thoughts on Jennings? My thoughts are that there's a lot of mouths to feed in San Francisco. Because, like, there's Christian McCaffrey, Jennings, Pearsall, George Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk is coming back. That's 5, right? I don't think Brock Purdy can handle that can support 5 receivers. So I think we don't love Jennings, right? Rest of the season, Mayfield, Burrow, or Brissett. My God, imagine asking that couple weeks or even a couple weeks ago. That's crazy. Sneaky guy is Kayshon Boutte. Actually, that's not bad. Cincinnati stinks, and he's like the deep guy. He could go off, yeah. All these guys are playing against me. That's why I think they. I have Bijan, so getting my cuff back in Alligator. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, okay, I get that. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like love that trade. Also, like for real, there's no clear winner because, like on the surface, yeah, you got a guy that scored 4 touchdowns in his last 2 games for a receiver on a team that's I don't know really stuck in the middle right now. But if you look deeper, right, I don't know, Rashid's probably going to do better than Henderson going forward. Just if we think about that. Axton, thank you for the follow. So as far as like a winner, I don't know, man. We got to give it a couple weeks, right? I just made a trade to Pittman and Olave for AJ Brown. I had 6 receivers, and I'm wicked. I thought I was wicked. Trade 2 for 1. Now I'm down to 4, and freaking then Drake London goes down. So now I'm down to 3 wide receivers. I thought I was getting a deal and some roster clarity and the ability to move pieces around. Now I'm kind of struggling because another injury happened, right? So I don't know, man. As far as like wins, we'll have to see. Start Addison Pierce or Slayton. Slayton playing Detroit at home. Actually, Slayton might be a sneaky good one. Darius Slayton with Jameis Winston at quarterback. Mr. 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in the dome of Detroit with a really shasty, like really injured defense. Oh, man. Damn. I'm going to write that down. Darius Slayton. Boom. Started 1-4. Now I'm 7-4. Defending champ. No way. That's crazy. In my one league, I started 0-7. I'm now 4-7. 1 game out of a playoff spot. I'm excited. Trade Brees and Devontae for Justin Jefferson. I mean, I like Jefferson's schedule going forward, but I did just read to like trade for Brees as much as their offense is kind of in shambles. He's like a shining star. Tim, sorry, my man. I appreciate you. Yeah. Jefferson's schedule going forward is amazing, and I love it. And if he can develop with JJ McCarthy, if JJ McCarthy can do something, anything, just throw him the damn ball, man. Like for real. I think Jefferson is a very good buy low candidate right now. But yeah, I don't know. Brees Hall, I think he's gonna surprise us. As much as the Jets offense is kind of shasty, I think he could be a sneaky good play. Dart and Jennings for Smith. Have Burrow. Who's Smith? Devontae Smith? Burrow and Love, so I don't need a quarterback. My team good. I just need a wide receiver too. So Devontae Smith is your answer, eh? From Philadelphia, I will say that I have Devontae Smith, and that's an experience in itself. As much as it seems like a cut and dry trade, black and white, this and that, I have Devontae Smith, and like I don't want to trade him because his schedule is so good going forward. But there's times where he's borderline unplayable, man. Like even last week, I ended up winning, thank God. But like he was smelly, 1.8 points. A couple weeks ago, 8 points, 4 points, 4 points. Then he goes off for 30, 30, 14, 16. You know what I mean? So it's like, I do love the schedule going forward though. So need to sell Harvey for another RB, trade targets. Omarion Hampton might be a good one. What are you looking for? Running back, wide receiver? I would try and target somebody injured if I could. Maybe package with somebody to try and get Aaron Jones. I like Minnesota's schedule going forward. He could be a sneaky good play that you could get for cheap. I mean, if you if you can stomach it, AJ Brown's schedule is wicked going forward. The Philadelphia schedule. So should I start Brees or Tet? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't care for the Carolina offense like at all. So I don't really I kind of have a bias because I don't really care for them. They don't do anything for me. Yay, Rico Dowdle's been good. Yay, Tet was good last week. I don't know. Is Bryce Young going to throw for 488 yards every week? That being said, I am a Baltimore Ravens fan and they are healthy. And I don't know that Brees Hall does something of value this week. I don't love him. Although he could have a sneaky good game, right? Like he very well could. Tyrod Tracy likes to use the running backs. Is that his name? Tyrod Tracy? Whatever the fucking running back or quarterback is now. So that could be a sneaky good one. Ted's playing on Monday against the banged up San Francisco defense. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like yeah, Josh Allen got 6 touchdowns last week, and in the one league that counts sacks against the quarterback, he got negative 0.5 in this in my fantasy league this week. So I don't know. Do we chase last week's huge numbers and just think that that's going to be the new normal? Or do we realize that this is the Carolina Panthers offense and it's Bryce Young at quarterback? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope it works out. Whatever you decide to do, good luck. I'm glad I'm not in that situation. Bijan and Myers for CD and Swift. I mean, I don't hate that trade. I don't like Bijan's schedule going forward. Also, did Kirk Cousins just forget how to play quarterback? So like, I don't hate it. It's not like I love, but it's not like I love CD's schedule going forward. Maybe in full PPR, it's probably different. It might be good. I mean, Bijan was drafted number 1 overall, right? I don't know how we trade him. I think at the end of it, I mean, you could look at it as the season progressed, but at the end of it, if you wanted CD over Bijan, you could have just drafted him, right? I mean, you thought you were going to get Jonathan Taylor numbers. You don't. But you could, right? I have him too. He's the number 1 overall pick. He fell to me at number 2, which I'm grateful for. So Henry or Ferguson at the tight end. I don't know how we go against that Philadelphia defense. They just made that very potent Detroit offense look very mediocre. So I'm steering clear of all of the Dallas players against Philadelphia this week. I am, however, starting all the Philadelphia players at Dallas this week. Pick 1 to trade. Have Henry, Hampton, Chase Brown, and Cook. Need a wide receiver 2. Hey, no problem, man. I hope that helps. I hope it works out. I don't know. That defense looks really good right now, and they made a really good Detroit offense look really mediocre. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't I don't care for it to happen. Now, if once we bench him 3 touchdowns and like, oh my God, our Philadelphia frauds. I mean, in theory, we would probably want to trade James Cook. You're right. Henry, we want to keep. Hampton's coming back from injury, so he's good. Chase Brown has a good schedule, especially with Thing coming back. Although Chase Brown, I don't think you can get a wide receiver 2 for Chase Brown. Somebody might give you AJ Brown for Chase Brown, but take James Cook and go and try and get Justin Jefferson. I have Justin Jefferson, and I might consider giving you him for James Cook. Try that. Try going for, I don't know, who's another one? Nick, what's happening? Times 10. Bingo, bingo, bongo. Thank you, buddy. Brown for Brown. You know it. Oh, yeah. What's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Friendship necklace. Nice. Derrick Henry or Trey McBride. Wow, that's an interesting one right there. All things being equal, I like Trey Brown. I like Derrick Henry's Trey Brown. Who the hell is Trey Brown? Why did I have him in my head? I like Derrick Henry's schedule going forward. That being said, with Jacoby Brissett, Trey McBride has hit another level. So I don't think you can really go wrong either way. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so I might lean towards Derrick Henry a little bit more, right? That's just me being a little bit biased in that aspect. Go Cubs. Hey, Kyle Tucker coming home, baby, to Toronto. Ah, he is. So right, and like that's just me being me, right? So I hope that helps. But I do like Jesus. That's those are two high powered names. Walker, Addison, or Johnson. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you don't go Walker against that Tennessee defense, right? Addison playing Green Bay. I don't love that with JJ McCarthy. Juwan Johnson's been good. I don't know if you're comfortable going to double tight end. You said flex. So yeah, I would probably you could probably gotta go Kenneth Walker against Tennessee. They stink. I hope that helps. I hope it works out. Would you start Aaron Jones instead of Genty? Hell yeah. What are you talking about? Aaron Jones revenge game? I'm starting him all across the board. In Green Bay? Hell yeah. What the hell? And also, like I said, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so I know that Cleveland defense is for real. Like for real. So I'm very worried about starting Ashton Genty. Like maybe PPR, no problem, man. I hope that helps. I hope it works out. But even in maybe in PPR, Genty, what did he do? He got like 5 or 6 catches last game, so like he could get you like 9 or 10 points, but yeah, I don't know how you don't get excited for the Aaron Jones revenge game. You know what I mean? Like, just let it flow through your veins. Yes, let's do it. Revenge game. Why not, man? Right? Hell yeah. Kathy, Emmanuel Wilson, or Sean Tucker. I mean, if Jacobs plays, you know what? I don't really care against that Minnesota defense either. I might go Sean Tucker indoors, right, against Los Angeles. And like, who knows, right? What if he duplicates last week's performance and has 140 yards and 3 touchdowns on your bench? Man, we would feel dumb for not playing him, right? Oh, that would suck so much. What if he even does half of that and he gets 70 yards and maybe sneaks in for a second touchdown? That's still huge numbers, right? So, and it's indoors, right? So it's not like you go outdoors. So I might start Sean Tucker regardless. No problem at all. I appreciate the question. I hope that helps, right? I hope it works out. Good luck. Also, I have Sean Tucker, and so I'm kind of trying to speak it into existence, right? But I'm thinking like that's the thing, right? Imagine if he only does half of what he did last week. That's still 70 yards and a touchdown, right? So maybe he sneaks in for 2 touchdowns, right? And then you're talking almost 20 fantasy points. Like you could do worse than 20 fantasy points. And if he does that and it's on your bench, you're going to be kicking yourself. Also, it's a Sunday night game. Like if if you need those points and they're on your bench, you're going to be, that sucks. Have McBride, so I'm not too worried about a double tight end, but I'm skeptical of Walker. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I have Charbonnet, so I'm kind of hoping that Walker, like the coaches don't use Walker like they said they were going to. So I'm kind of like against you on that one. But I have read reports that they're going to try and get Walker back usable. So I don't know. I can understand the skepticism of Walker because Charbonnet is the guy. Honestly, Charbonnet is the guy that they like in the red zone, right? So, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm skeptical of him too. That's really the saving grace with Charbonnet is he just gets touchdowns. Like he doesn't get really many yards. Fuck, he's like a little Jerome Bettis. Start Pearsall, Booty, or Goddard. Paris has Booty as his boom of the week, so I would go with him and start Booty. And let's to the moon. Boom, boom. Let's have our booty go to the moon. Jennings and Cook for Jefferson. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Trade RJ for Brian Thomas. On the surface, you want to say yes. So much yes. But like Brian Thomas, I just don't know that like he is what we want him to be. You know what I mean? And like I don't think that that because like for most people he was drafted as like the number one, you know, at worst number two, maybe number three wide receiver, right? But like for most people at worst he's their number two. And yeah, he's just not been what we want him to be. That being said, Trevor Lawrence is a really good real life quarterback, but he's kind of stinky for fantasy football, and he doesn't really help us in terms of anything more than like their kicker who can kick a fucking 70-yard field goal, right? So, I mean, I don't mind trading RJ for Brian Thomas, but I don't think we're going to get the Brian Thomas that we want him to. On the flip side, if we do, right, that's a huge trade. Like that's you just got, you know, a wide receiver one that's probably going to be your third best wide receiver, right? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't love the trade, but I don't hate it either. Jordan Addison, no, with JJ McCarthy against the Green Bay defense. MPJ, no, against the Kansas City defense. So now we're down to AJ Brown, Michael Wilson, or Zay. I might consider benching Zay just because you got to think that maybe it's a Derrick Henry show and like Lamar running it. That being said, Zay could very well get 120 and 2 touchdowns against the Jets defense. So like I be prepared for that. Like that's what I'm saying. AJ Brown against Dallas. I don't know. That's a lot, man. Those are 4 that you have one spot for those 4. 5? Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so I would go Zay, but the answer is probably Michael Wilson without Marvin Harrison. But I mean, yeah. AJ Brown's got a good matchup, but do we even trust him? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if we can trust him. Yeah, I mean, I might just do Zay. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. So if you're asking me my opinion, it would be Zay. I got Bucky, Jacobs, and Henry, so I can afford to lose Harvey. Honestly, I don't love Denver's schedule going forward, so like I'm not really as on RJ Harvey as most people are. That being said, he is still a starting running back on one of the best offenses in the league. So like it's not a terrible thing to have him. But I would probably if the right opportunity presented it, I would probably trade Harvey because I don't love like because even with all those running backs, like when are you playing him? You know what I mean? There's no time on the schedule where you're like, that's the matchup that I need him for. He doesn't have one. Maybe the championship, but I feel like we figure out the championship when we get there, right? It's all about getting there. That's my philosophy, anyways. Figure out the like, okay, yeah. Even Derrick Henry, he's got a wicked schedule all the way up until the championship. They go to Green Bay. But I'm advocating for getting Derrick Henry all day because we'll figure out the championship when we get there. Let's get there, and then we'll figure it out. Pierce or Booty? Booty is Paris's boom of the week. So we are going with Booty on that one. We are going to go with him. Also, I'm playing against Booty, so we can only imagine. One can only imagine he's going to have the game of his life. 5 touchdowns, 17 catches for some weird reason. Tornies, you're back. Christian Watson or Dobbs? Oh my god, neither. Fuck, right? I don't know. Honestly, neither, right? If you can, I would go neither. But like, I don't know, man. Watson is the touchdown guy, but Dobbs is the number 1 wide receiver, right? So without like, if the touchdowns had gone to Dobbs last week, it would have been a no-brainer. But they didn't. They went to Watson. So like, now we're talking about Watson. But if the touchdowns went to Dobbs, it wouldn't even be a question. So like, I don't know, man. I hope it helps. Do you prefer Booty instead of Watson and Dobbs? I do, actually. At home in a cold Green Bay climate against a division rival Minnesota, I do prefer Booty against Cincinnati more than both of them. I hope it helps. I hope it works out. I really do. Like, and there you go. And another thing is, that's why I'm saying I'm playing against Booty, so one can only assume he's gonna have the game of his life. No problem, man. I appreciate you. I hope that helps, man. I hope it works out. I really do. That's wicked. You're awesome. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. You guys are wicked. Hit that double tap. If you like what I'm saying, if you got any suggestions, suggest it. Let's do it. Who we trading? Trade deadline is tomorrow. Who we picking up? Who we starting? Let's do it. Cook Jennings for Jefferson and Monty. Thanks you. Hey, you got Monty. Nice. All right. I like that. Yes. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you guys. 10,000 gets me on the For You page. Heyo. Let's do it. You know what? I don't actually mind that trade. You got Jefferson, you're able to get Monty in there too. That's wicked. No problem, man. I appreciate you hanging in with me. That's wicked. Figure this out. I hope that helped, right? Like the back and forth. I know a lot of times some of what I says can kind of be lost in translation, but yeah, I really hope it works out. I'm with you too. I don't much care for James Cook's schedule because I actually was gonna try and trade for him, but yeah, I don't know about that. I hope it works out, man. I really do. Good luck. Yeah, and everybody's talking about friggin' Detroit this week. I'm also playing Jamison Williams in 2 separate leagues. Oh my god, I am not looking forward to it. I'm really hoping for the Khalif Raymond show. Let's get it. TikTok universe, yes. Let's do it. Going back to work. Good luck, man. Hope we get the W. Yes, we do. Let's do it. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Happy Friday. Yes. Darpan, Romeo Dobbs, or Khalil Shakir. I would assume we're talking rest of the season. And I would probably go with Khalil Shakir just because Buffalo has like no number 1. It's like by default Shakir. I know that what's his face Coleman was out and Thing was out, but I don't know. I think Shakir is the answer, and I think I just think that eventually, because what's his face Jaden Reed is coming back. Khalil Shakir just played last night, so I don't think you have a choice anymore. Unless you can put last night's points in there, because in my one league he got me 17. I'd take 17 points, yeah. JP traded Bijan and Alligator for Etienne and Harvey. Whoa, damn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that trade, man. ATL might shut down Bijan. Honestly, I don't love Atlanta's schedule going forward, and I don't love at Denver's schedule going forward. So I think you might have messed up by trading the number one overall pick. I don't know that they're gonna. Is it a lost season? I don't know. Did Kirk Cousins just forget how to play quarterback? Right? Is that what we're being led to believe? Because yeah, if Kirk Cousins forgot how to play quarterback and it is a lost season, then they probably will shut down Bijan. But I don't know. Did Kirk Cousins just forget how to play quarterback and like is he really dookie now? Has he got nothing left in the tank? I don't know, man. Logan, brother, please, what's happening? Easy, settle down. Holy, somebody needs their question answered. Let's do it. Gainwell or White? Really? That's the next topic you want to talk about? Neither. What the fuck? Rasheed Wright in a 50-50 split against the Los Angeles Rams defense? No, thank you. Gainwell in a 50-50 split with more leaning towards Jalen Warren? Neither. I mean, I guess Gainwell. Play in Chicago if you have to. But no problem, man. Have a good day. Purdy or Caleb? You know what? Going back to the thing about I don't like San Francisco's receivers. On the flip side of that, that's a very good problem to have for Brock Purdy because all sorts of he's got all sorts of receivers to throw to. So I mean, against a middle of the pack Carolina defense, they rank right in the middle. Where are they? I've seen that. Yeah, rank 16. So literally in the middle versus the pass. Yeah. Excuse me. I might consider starting Brock Purdy because he's got Kittle, he's got CMC, he's got Jennings, he's got Pearsall, right? He's got more than enough weapons. Started Dalton Schultz. Oh man, I actually didn't get a chance to start him. I don't have him in any of my leagues, but I definitely would have thought that you could have started him because Buffalo's leaky against the tight end. They've got nobody really else to throw to outside of Nico Collins. That sucks so much, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. That sucks. Sucks that because I actually liked him going into this week, right? So, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Alec Pierce or Christian Watson? I mean, I don't know about Christian Watson. Last week he scored 2 touchdowns, right? If those 2 touchdowns went to Dobbs, we wouldn't even be talking about this. It wouldn't even be a thing. But those touchdowns went to Watson, so therefore we're talking about him now. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know that we can do Christian Watson. Justin, thank you for the rose, man. I appreciate it. Trade Worthy and Harvey for Pittman. I don't love Pittman going forward because of Alec Pierce, right? Like Alec Pierce is a thing, and Pittman is kind of on a downswing, right? That being said, I know that like I don't we don't really care for Worthy or Harvey. So I mean, as a way to get some roster clarity, I might consider that. But I don't love that trade, to be honest. Dobbs or Mooney. I sat Shakir. Why'd you sit Shakir, man? His wife just had a baby. Like literally the day before. Oh, I was actually wondering why he didn't get 2 touchdowns. Oh, man. Little fantasy things that we should know that some people don't. It's stupid little intricacies that only degens really think about. I mean, I don't know how we can start Darnell Mooney with any kind of confidence. He's been really dookie, and like, did Kirk Cousins just forget how to play football? Right? I don't. I don't have the answer to these questions. If I did, I would definitely give them to you, and then we could figure out a plan. But I don't, so I'm not really too sure what to do with that. Romeo Dobbs, that's what I was saying. 2 touchdowns last week went to Christian Watson. If they'd have gone to Dobbs, you don't. We're not even talking about this because he would have had a wicked day. I don't much care for either of them, right? I don't much care for Jordan Love's been dookie, and against Minnesota, he's gonna. I can't foresee him being like so much better. I mean, I guess you got to go Mooney just because he's the number one, but I don't know how you start him with any kind of confidence. Yeah, I don't really know. I think Mooney's got to be the answer, but Dobbs might have the better game. That's the way that I would think about it. Also have Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones with Alec Pierce. You know what? I mean, I don't love that Kansas City matchup in general, right? But if we have to choose somebody, I would rather Alec Pierce than Michael Pittman. I'm actually benching Pittman to put Alec Pierce in. Um, yeah, I don't love that Kansas City matchup though. On the road in the cold, that defense has been legit. Yeah, I don't. I'm also like I don't love Jonathan Taylor this week either, just because like that defense is legit. Like, and they'll if there's ever a week that Jonathan Taylor is going to let you down, it's going to be this week. Start Parker or Pearsall this week. Parker, I'm assuming Washington from Jacksonville. I mean, that's what I was saying about Pearsall. Like, I don't know, man. I don't. I think there's too many mouths to feed in San Francisco with Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle's back, Jennings, now Pearsall. Right? I don't think that Brock Purdy can handle all of those. Like, I don't think he can support 4 or 5 different receivers. On the flip side of that, I think Brock Purdy is a very good play this week because he's got like 5 different receivers he can throw to against a kind of middle of the pack Carolina receiving defense. So, I mean, if you have to, I would probably play Pearsall just because also it's a Monday night game, right? So, give us something to watch. I don't know. A sandstorm is called a haboob. That's awesome. Wicked. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. What do you think about James Cook? Should I try selling him? I mean, you're probably not going to get what you would have got a couple weeks ago, but I would consider selling James Cook just because I don't love their schedule going forward, and I feel like if they're going to make a playoff run, it's going to be on the back of Josh Allen. So I don't think that Cook is going to have the value that he once did. That being said, like he's still a really good running back. So like unless you can get something like legit for him. Like I'm not actively looking to sell him. I might consider selling him for, like I would consider selling him for like a JSN for sure, 100%. Sean, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You think K9 listed as questionable keeps him out versus the Titans? K9's listed as questionable. I didn't notice that. Oh man, I have Zach Charbonnet, so like I don't like to wish injuries on people because that is never a good omen. But I kind of hope so. And I don't want to say that I hope so, but like, I don't know. What's he questionable with? Damn, I didn't even know he was injured. Last report I saw, they were thinking about getting him more involved, and he was gonna be like the man now. Also, there's somebody named Devontae Walker, a wide receiver on Baltimore. Nice. I didn't know that. Walker glute. Oh, he hurt his ass. What did he do? Called the absence from what? He didn't practice today. So they were taking care of Walker. Still, we wouldn't be surprised if Walker's usage took a tiny step back in week 12. Walker practiced fine all week and then was absent on Friday? Huh. Well, that's not good. A Friday designation isn't good. Never. I don't know that it'll keep him out, but I think it could be a very tough fantasy day for the Kenneth Walker managers. I'm also going to keep that in mind for the next time. K9 Friday edition. Just going to write that down. Shit, son. That's crazy. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't even know that. Damn. Jesus. Jack, I got Goff and Daniel Jones. I've kept Burrow on IR. Should I wait a week to see how Burrow does? I mean, if you've kept him on IR, probably now's the time to use him. See, I also don't know if I care. How do I do it? I don't know what to do. I would love for you to join up. How do we join? Let's do it. What do you got to say? But I mean, yeah, I don't love Joe Burrow going forward because he's got to play Baltimore twice coming up, and I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so that's those are always tough games, and so I don't know, man. But also, if you've kept Burrow on IR the whole time, you might as well use him when he's back. He's still got wicked receivers to throw to, even if Jamar Chase is out this week. He's probably not going to do as good as he would with Jamar in there, but can't see him doing bad. If you had to start two, Monty Wandale or Michael Wilson, it would depend on if it's PPR or not. Wandale is the PPR king and indoors against the Detroit with Jameis Winston. Mr. 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I might go with Wandale. Yeah, I mean, Monty. You know what? That one is going to have to decide either Monty or Michael Wilson will have to decide if you like floor or if you like ceiling. Because Monty's not going to give you 30 fantasy points, right? He'll probably give you at best 200, or sorry, at best 2 touchdowns, 60 yards, right? 80 or 18 fantasy points, maybe 20 fantasy points. But Wilson can go off for, we've seen 25, 30, 35 if he gets a touchdown or two. So I think the floor is there with Monty. The ceiling is there with Wilson. That will just depend on what your tolerance is. But I think Wandale is a sneaky good play in there. Christian marks for Trey Tucker and Menengai. Who wins? I mean, yeah, man, no problem at all. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope it helps. I hope it works out. I really do. Yeah, just trying to lay it all out for you there. No problem at all, man. Maybe if you're looking for like a flex, you might want to consider the upside with a Wilson, especially in PPR. We seen him last week just go absolutely nuts. Need to win these next three, so I'm stressing out. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I trust me, I'm with you, man. I started 0-7 in my one league, and now I'm 4-7. We're on a 4-game winning streak, 1 game out of a playoff. So like legit, I need to win too. I'm with you, man. Dan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Yeah, definitely a stressing out situation. Maybe we want hey, good luck to you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's get it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Cause like, what do you like? Who wins? What are you looking to do? Upgrade? Get clarification on your roster? Dump a guy? Cause like, I don't know how you can even answer that one. You just traded a bunch of junk. It looks like all of that trade is a bunch of junk. I mean, Woody Marks has the potential to be the best player in that deal. Trey Tucker with a weirdly shitty Las Vegas or offense, I guess, is bad, but he also had 3 touchdowns in 1 game. So like every dog has his day, and if he goes in a hot stretch down the stretch, you're you're going to be kicking yourself. Menengai, if DeAndre Swift goes down, he's a borderline league winner. So like I don't know. Who wins? Let's revisit that trade in a couple weeks, and we'll go from there. We'll see how you did then. But yeah, I don't know. Who wins that trade right now? Nobody. I don't understand. I don't understand why the guy like yeah, like did you give Tucker and Menengai for Marks? Because I mean I get that, but like I don't understand why this guy would give you Marks for Trey Tucker and Menengai. I got CMC, Chase Brown, Marks, Brian Robinson, Chuba. Yes, Brian Robinson to back up CMC. Nice. I got that too. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's cool. I like Chuba too because I don't know. I mean, I honestly I don't care for the Carolina offense. So like for me, Chuba, cool. Rico Dowdle, cool, right? Tet McMillan, Bryce Young, 488 yards. Like I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. St. Brown, J Mose, Shakir Dobbs. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. Dobbs, I don't think is going to be what we need him to be going forward though, because what's his face? Jaden Reed's coming back. Christian Watson's back. Matthew Golden's there, right? They got that other tight end kid. And honestly, I don't think Jordan Love's that good, and they lean on the run a lot. So like, yeah, Dobbs, okay, that's cool. Shakir should be good. I don't know, frig. They got nobody else to throw to. He should be good, but he's not what we need him to be. He did. His wife did just have a kid, so that's good. St. Brown and JMO should be all right. I like Zay going forward. What's the Detroit schedule going forward? Detroit have a good schedule? They have a good game this week. Yeah. Then they play the Green Bay. Like that's not a good matchup. Dallas, they should score a lot of points. LA, that might not be a bad game because they play indoors as well. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, at the same time, I would have traded Trey Tucker and Menengai for Woody Marks. But I don't understand why this guy would trade for it. 8-3 in first place. You're 8-3 in first place with that team. Not that it's a bad team, don't get me wrong, but like outside of CMC, you don't even really have anybody that's had like boom weeks. Chase Brown went nuts for a couple weeks, I guess. Not really nuts, but actually, full PPR, he probably did better. I have him in standard, which is stupid. I hate it. This guy's giving up. He's a freaking Chicago Bears fan. Giving up fucking a Chicago Bear. Yeah, Trey McBride definitely helps. Well, he helps with Jacoby Brissett. Hopefully, Kyler Murray doesn't come back because that'll throw a wrench right into your plans. Oh, But yeah, no, I thank you for the question. I hope it helps. Like, I hope it works out. I really do. I mean, in theory, it should. Yeah, I just don't understand really. But anyways, that is going to be it for me for today. Thank you guys very much for joining me. You guys are wicked. Caleb or Darnold. I mean, you might want to consider Caleb. Seattle's playing Tennessee. They're going to lean on the run a lot, so I don't know that Darnold's going to be much after like the first half, right? Thank you very much for joining me. I hope it works out. I'm starting Caleb if that helps at all, right? Tina, thank you. You are awesome too. I appreciate you. The money mark. One more question. Send it. Let's go. What's up? What do you need? What do you got? Uno mas. Worthy or take a shot with Burden, half PBR. I mean, against Pittsburgh, you might as well take a shot with Burden. I assume it's going to be with your with the flex spot, and I don't know that Tina's picks. Tim's picks, yes. Tim's picks. Actually, I did my Tim's picks. Oh, it's on my other phone. Am I addicted to gambling? 100% I am. Yes. Actually, to be fair, I'm addicted to winning, and I don't like losing. But yeah, I'm definitely addicted to winning. I'll give you that. I don't love Kansas City anymore, right? With Rashee Rice back, you got Travis Kelce's doing well. They want to kind of get their running game involved, which is non-existent for some reason. And Worthy's just been kind of an afterthought, right? So I don't know that and Indianapolis' defense is legit too, right? So I don't know that I want to take a shot with Worthy. We're gonna hope for the best with Burden. No problem at all, man. I hope it helps. I hope it works out. I really do. Good luck. I've got Caleb going, so I mean, hey, if Burden's gonna be the guy, let's make Burden the guy. I don't want to be a burden, sir. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with me. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Go ahead and hit that follow button and subscribe if you haven't. Share this with your friends. Let's make it happen. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, an even better weekend. Happy Friday, and I look very forward to seeing you again. I love you guys.